Here's the thing, it's one thing to talk about rules that don't exist, but if they were so easy to spot, we'd be breaking them all the time, right? So the first challenge is to, how do you start noticing them? So I have a couple of suggestions. One is to start a practice project. So about 2 months ago, I started posting online every day a rule that doesn't exist, something that I found, either something that my family did or something I saw someone else doing. And sometimes people are starting to send them to me. And we have hashtag that goes with it, hashtag not a rule. And we've created little monsters because now my kids, when they ask if they can have dessert first, we're like, no, not tonight. And they're like, hashtag not a rule. And it's just it's kind of annoying after a while. But I appreciate that the message is sticking, I guess. But there's example after example after example. And I've been amazed in the process of doing this, picking one a day, how now I start to see them all the time. I start to notice them more often and more clearly just by practicing. So that might be something you might do. Maybe you could, throw stuff up online, hashtag not a rule, or start a little personal journal, things you notice at work that people are doing every day. Just jot it down. This is a rule that doesn't exist. This is a rule that doesn't exist, because we have to start to condition ourselves to look for them. Another good thing, take advantage of newbies. Right? We all have rookies in your, on your teams, people that are new, right? They have an amazing advantage in that they don't know everything, which a lot of times as we're trying to train them, get them up to speed, we don't realize that feels like kind of a pain in the butt. But it's actually good because they're seeing things differently than we do. For example, if you see a yard like this that's overcome with dandelions, some people see weeds, some people see wishes. Same exact yard, different perspective. I'm sure you guys have all been in a situation where maybe you were the new person and you ask, why do we do things this way? What is the answer that we always hear? Because we've always done them that way. When you hear that, someone has stopped asking questions. You know that there's some rules that don't exist that are being followed because no one even remembers anymore why we're actually doing it. That's an amazing opportunity to take advantage of the new people, is to encourage them to ask, why are we doing things this way? And then literally answer them. I'm going to tell you, I've done this with my company. We get new people and it's a pain in the butt. It's oh, would you quit asking questions? But there are times where I have to explain it and I realize, oh my gosh, the only reason we're doing that is because of this client or because of this situation 5 years ago that is no longer a factor, and we're still doing it. But you don't even realize it because, again, it's part of the way you've always done things. So take advantage of the new eyes that you have around you. Because, when we're following these rules that don't exist, they kind of turn into routines, which then turn into ruts. And the only difference between a rut and a grave is their dimensions.